To note that rank 289 rank in WBJE. The 289 rank for me was something of a dream sort. So what kind of a timetable did you follow regularly and what kind of a study schedule did you make for yourself? So personally for your success in these exams, which books would you recommend or which books did you follow for your good rank in these exams? So what kind of a strategy did you follow in the exam hall which helped you solve the maximum number of marks in the least amount of? So what advice, what last word of advice would you give to aspirants regarding this situation? How do they continue their preparation in this situation? So what's up guys, welcome back to Dream Academia. Myself Orkoprabha Acharya, and in this video I will be presenting the second of the series of Toppers Talk, and today in this discussion we have with us Devoshmita ma'am.
Yeah, boy.
Calling her ma'am solely because she is also a maths faculty at Dream Academia and she is currently pursuing her first year BTech in Electronics and Telecommunication Engineering at Jadavpur University. So guys, do watch the video completely because she will be discussing her own strategies and feelings before the exam, and we will be covering all sorts of questions starting from exam strategies and tips and ending up to the admission and counseling procedure. So also if you have any form of queries and doubts, you are free to mention it in the YouTube comment section. We will surely look after it in the next few sessions with the reputed IITians and top rankers. So to begin with, Devoshmita, if you could briefly introduce yourself and your list of achievements.
Hello, Arko Prabhu, and thank you for inviting me to this session. So I am Devoshmita Devghuria, and I am currently doing my BTech in Electronics and Telecommunication Engineering at Jadavpur University. And my GMR in WebG was 289. And I've also qualified the advanced with a rank around 10,000. And I also managed to get 97.8 percentile in JEE Mains. And also I am your maths mentor at Dream Academia.
To note that rank 289 rank in WBJE. The 289 rank for me was something of a dream sort. And I hope if for those who are watching this, for them also 289 can be a dream rank in WBJE. So Devoshmita, for scoring that 289 dream rank, when did you start preparing exclusively for WBJE?
Okay, so my main target was actually JEE Advanced. I did not prepare so much for WebG, but after giving JEE Mains in January 2020, it did not go so well. I could not meet my expectations, and also the result came out within 7 days of the exam. And after that, particularly I started preparing exclusively for WebG. So I got 1 month time, and that 1 month was very vital for me.
So one thing that you can conclude out of this is that if you are preparing for JEE Advanced or any of these exams for that matter, then you shouldn't have much problem in preparing for the other exams because these exams mostly have a similar kind of pattern. So if you have solved a lot of JEE Advanced questions, you will just take a month or a bit more to just revise it up to WBJE pattern. That's what Devoshmita exactly mentioned. She could crack WBJE with a great rank only after preparing for 1 month because of a JEE Advanced preparation. So Devoshmita, I think you said you got a 10,000 rank in JEE Advanced, which is also a very decent matter. So Devoshmita, when did you start preparing for that JEE Advanced examination and what kind of coachings did you take for that exam?
जोर जोर से बोल के लोगों को स्कीमें बता दे.
Okay, so Arko Prabhu, I personally think that class 9-10 is the best time to start preparing for these competitive exams, especially if you are targeting JEE Advanced because it is a really difficult exam to crack. And so I was admitted in a 4-year classroom program in a coaching center in South Kolkata. And class 11 is also a great time to prepare. It's only that you have to work more hard. Okay, so yeah.
So one thing that she mentioned is that the sooner the better. So if you are getting an opportunity in class 9 or 10 to start preparing, then you can begin the preparation. But I'm not asking you to start preparing for class 6 or 7.
कुछ भी.
So Devashmita, you know that you told us that you are preparing for 4 years for this exam. So it must have been difficult for you to retain the exam motivation and your goals. So what kind of a timetable did you follow regularly, and what kind of a study schedule did you make for yourself?
Study schedule will always differ from person to person, and I was personally an early riser because I had my tuitions from 7 a.m. in the morning, and after going to the tuitions, after coming back, I used to read whatever concepts that were taught to me, because I think that the sooner you will revise it, you can remember it for a longer time. And if you keep on piling up your work, then it will take more time to revise later, and also you may forget a lot of things. And after that, I used to take bath and eat my lunch and take a nap. And in the evening especially, I used to do a lot of self study, because I think that self study is very important for getting a good rank. And I also used to practice a lot of questions, like whatever concept I used to read, I used to practice questions on them. And I would suggest the aspirants to uh, give equal time to all the three subjects, divide your time equally, because it is very important to prepare equally for all the three subjects.
The one thing Devoshmita mentioned is that I think two things there. One of them is self-study, another is practice. These two are mostly related. If you have been taught something in class, then it is your responsibility to come home and revise that topic. That is, give some amount of self-study time to it, and then you have to practice a lot of questions. These two the things are very important for cracking any of these competitive examinations. So Devoshmita, you have been studying for long hours per day, which I see. So how did you entertain yourself? What did you do for recreation during your free time?
Yeah, so Akoprabhu, I think that different people will have their different things to do in their leisure time. I used to prefer, going for a short walk in the terrace or in the my locality, or sometimes I used to listen to music, because music is really refreshing. Or sometimes I used to even, watch such kind of motivational videos on YouTube.
It's her choice.
So yeah, those were things that I used to do in my leisure time. And also, I think that leisure time should not be more than 30 to 45 minutes, because again, it can be harmful. So everybody should have a leisure time, but it should be balanced.
So that another point which you all should note is that you have to maintain your leisure time, but you have to maintain the proper balance between studies and leisure time. You can't extend the leisure time indefinitely and keep on entertaining yourself, but forgetting to study. So moving on to the next question, we have a very important question out here. Personally, I have been receiving this question in many texts from aspirants. So Devoshmita, use regarding which books they should follow for the WBJE or JE Advanced or JE Main. So personally, for your success in these exams, which books would you recommend, or which books did you follow for your good rank in these exams?
Okay. Okay, so I'll be guiding you by giving the list of the books which I followed, but it is completely okay if you have brought any other book, because I think that solving one book completely is very important. So I used to follow Arihant and Pearson for mathematics, Arihant for calculus, and Pearson for algebra and coordinate geometry. And in physics, I used to follow H.C. Verma, because H.C. Verma is a very good book for clearing your concepts, okay, in physics. And for practice, you can follow anything of from Arihant or um, Cengage. Cengage is also a very good book. And for chemistry, I mainly I read NCERT book. NCERT is very good for chemistry. And for organic, I sometimes read the notes of my teachers. And for practicing organic questions, I followed Himanshu Pandey. Himanshu Pandey is a very good book for practicing questions on organic. Okay. And for WebG, I bought one previous year question paper bank. So it was very good. It is also from Arihant. So yeah, practicing previous year is very important, because in WebG, questions are repeated from previous year, exactly same with exact same data are repeated. Okay. So yeah, you should always do the question bank, and also you should give mock tests.
So one thing which I would like to add over here is that NCERT is the Bible of chemistry. I have been told this by my own instructors and teachers. So you need to follow NCERT. Every word of NCERT you need to learn for WJE at least, or JE main. And also one thing that I would like to add over here is that instead of solving many books part by part, I would recommend that you solve one book completely. That will give you a different level of confidence. You will understand that only if you have solved that. Don't solve 50 sums from here and 50 sums from there. Rather, solve the 100 sums from any one book. I used to personally follow that in physics. So, guys, moving on to the next question. There's a very interesting question out here. That is, see that you know that WJ is a very tough exam in the sense that you have to solve 100 marks in 2 hours. And what kind of a strategy did you follow in the exam hall which helped you solve the maximum number of marks in the least amount of time? What was your exam hall strategy for on the day of WJ?
Okay, Jacopo. So yeah, I will be sharing my strategy, but I will advise all the aspirants to, practice this strategy at least for 1 month. Otherwise, you won't be able to, imply this on the day of the exam. Okay. So my strategy was that I divided my time, the 2 hours time, I divided into three parts: 1 hour, 45 minutes, and 15 minutes. In the first 1 hour, I solved all the one marker question that are given in category one, and I did not spend more than 2 minutes in a particular question. Okay, so after doing that, I kept 5 minutes time, and then that 5 minutes I marked all the questions that I have solved for category one in my OMR sheet, because filling OMR sheet is also very important. And then in the next 45 minutes I went to the two marker category and solved as many as possible. And then in the last 15 minutes I again came back to the section category 1, where I solved as many as possible. And yes, that was my strategy also for physics chemistry paper. And I would tell you guys that please fill the OMR as soon as you complete one particular category, or as soon as you complete one particular question, because I've seen aspirants who solve 60 question, and solving 60 question is great in mathematics, but they could only fill OMR only for 50 questions, and that will not result in a good rank. So yeah, please fill the OMR.
So that is one important thing which I would like to add. That is, in WBJE, you all are not accustomed to offline exams. JEE Main Advanced mostly are online, and you are accustomed to some online mock test series. But you have to practice filling up the OMR sheet. You all won't understand this, but when you will be sitting for this exam, you'll know the fact how difficult it is to fill up the OMR sheet properly, and that requires a bit of strategy also. And that can only be perfected only if you have attempted a large number of mock tests. You know that we have already brought the free mock test series from Dream Academia for WBJ based on latest pattern. You can also follow that if you feel that you have completed your syllabus. So now moving on to a very interesting, other interesting question. That is, Devoshmita, you understand one thing, that these exams like WBJ, JEE Main, JEE Advanced, these are high intensity exams, in the sense that these can decide your career only in the span of 2 hours or 4 hours or 3 hours. So these exams can cause a lot of stress among aspirants. So personally, how did you manage your stress before these exams? Could you please share your opinions on this?
Yeah, so I actually, before the exams I gave a lot of mock tests. And the more you give mock tests, the more you can give and score good marks, the more you will gain confidence, and automatically the stress before exams are going to go. But since we are all are human beings, we are students, then yeah, we will have stress. But also nowadays what is happening, that you can give JEE Mains 4 times a year. So whenever you are appearing for a exam, suppose the first attempt in JEE Mains, you will give that exam, so you will gain even a little bit, even 10%, you will gain some confidence, and your exam stress will definitely decrease. So I will advise the aspirants that you don't take stress, because there are so many competitive exams. Not performing well in one exam will not hamper your life. You can always attempt more and more exams. So don't take stress, because if you take stress, a lot of stress, it is not going to, help anyway. It will only going to deteriorate your performance on the next day. So before the day of exam, just don't read much. Chill by, sleep for a longer time, sleep for 10 hours, eat healthy food, drink a lot of water, and just relax. That would be my thing to say.
Yeah, I know this because I myself had suffered from a bit of sleeplessness before WJE. So what you should, the only solution that rises to this is that you have to practice a lot of mock tests and you have to relax. Don't take too much stress. Your life won't be decided that by that one exam. You have a lot of options, even if you can't do well in that exam. You have to keep this in mind, because taking a lot of stress won't take you anywhere. So now moving on to the next question, which is a very exciting one for you, I understand. That is, so Devashmita, you must have felt, must have got some feeling after coming out of the exam hall. But then when for the first time in your life you saw that number 289 flashing on your screen, what was your reaction? How did you feel then at that moment?
Yeah, Arka Bro, that is a very good question. Yeah, so I did not at all expect 289 rank. I could only score 110 marks. I counted that as soon as I came out from the exam hall. And I was very depressed and sad, because according to previous year marks versus analysis, I was getting a rank around 700 to 800, and I knew that if I get that rank, I won't be getting a very good branch at Jadavpur University. So I was very depressed, but on the day of the result, I was so happy because I got 289 rank. And I will tell the aspirants one thing over here, that why I got with that marks, because the paper in 2020 was really difficult, because the exam took place in February. So the difficulty level of the paper is not same every year. Okay, so in the exam hall, if you are not being able to perform good, that you have targeted to solve 150 marks, but you could only solve 100 or 110, it is fine, because if the paper is difficult for you, then it is difficult for all the other students, right? And since these competitive exams have relative grading scheme, so the most important thing is to give your 100% in the exam, so that you get your desired rank. Yeah, so this is everything.
So one very important point which she mentioned is that these competitive exams have a relative marking. So guys, I know what happens in the exam hall. That is, if you're not being able to solve 2 or 3 questions at a stretch, then you become a bit, you start getting panicked. But what she said is that these exams are relative. So if you are not being able to solve it, none of them are also being able to solve it. And if the paper is tough for you, it's tough for everyone. It's not like it's only tough for you. So if you are getting less marks, everyone will get less marks, and the marks doesn't matter in the end. It's the rank that matters. So just maintain your calm in the exam hall. Don't get bugged up by the fact that you are not being able to score too many marks. So now moving on to the next question, which is relating to the admission procedure. So Devashmita, I think you said you got a 10,000 rank in advance plus a 289 rank in WBJE. So and also a decent percentile in the JE main. So from all sides, you must have got good opportunities in different colleges. So with what made you choose JU ETC over all other options you got?
Yeah. I was not getting a very good branch, like the top 5 6 branches in the old IITs, and I got IT in IIST Shivpur, and I got in the first I got electrical over here, but in the spot round when I got ETC in Jadavpur University, I did not leave the chance of getting the admission here, because Jadavpur ETC is one of the best and oldest electronics department in India. It has some of the best faculties, and also it has a great scope in research. The placement is very good in this college, and also you can complete your BTech in 10,000 rupees. So that is also a great thing. The return of investment is really great in this college. So yeah, I joined Jadavpur University.
So after joining Jadavpur University, did you ever feel that yeah, you should have taken IT in other colleges? Like one thing that aspirants have in their mind is that should they choose IT over ETC or ETC over IT? So why did you personally choose ETC over IT?
Yeah, so actually, Arko Prabhu, this answer is so much controversial because this completely depends on your interest. Okay, like I personally did not have so much great interest in coding and everything. I also wanted to, explore something about the hardware field, which is possible in electronics. And you like in the course, it is not there in IT. I'm not saying that you can't do, but you can do always. But apart it is very difficult to study going out from your course syllabus, and IT is a very much software related field, which is comparable to CSC. Okay, IT is also a very great field. I'm not saying it's bad, but personally I was not so much interested in coding.
It's her choice.
So I actually came to ETC because ETC has also great scope in research, doing higher studies. So yeah, this I think personally this is a very, everybody has different opinions in this. I like the curriculum in ETC, the whatever the things are taught, a lot of electronics and VLSI design and everything. So yeah, I choose electronics over IT.
So yeah, Devoshmita, that depends everything on the personal interest. If you're interested in coding, then you are free to choose IT over ETC, or if you are interested in the hardware and code part, so you can choose ETC over IT, as far as I can understand. As my own dream branch in JE was JE ETC, but unfortunately I couldn't end up with that. So now, Devoshmita, coming to the last question of this session. So you know that there's an uncertainty prevailing now regarding the dates of exam. The students don't know when the exams will be conducted, what will be the pattern of the exam or the difficulty level, how will be the competition be. And we were also in a similar situation last year before JE Advanced. There was a complete lockdown, but with notwithstanding all those, you got a very decent rank in JE Advanced. So what advice, what last word of advice would you give to aspirants regarding this situation? How do they continue their preparation in this situation?
Okay, Arko Prabhu, this is a very good question. I would say this situation is such that students are getting depressed and stressed, and a lot of anxiety is there. So I would suggest you all that you utilize this time to brush up your skills, okay, because you have got this extra time, and give mock tests, give a lot of mock tests. If possible, give one mock test daily, and revise all the concepts that you could not understand at one in the first time. Revise those concepts, build a strong base on them. And also you should have leisure time. You go for a walk, listen to music, listen dance, listen to motivational video. Also the such great matches are going, football and cricket matches are going on, the one tournaments are going on. You can watch that because watching sports is very good. It is very refreshing, I believe. Yes, do all these things, and also uh, eat healthy, stay happy, and don't take a lot of stress because you all are going to perform very good in the exams. So yes, all the best to all of you.
So guys, what Deboshmita mentioned is that you need to attempt a lot of mock tests, because the more you attempt mock tests, the better you will be acquainted with the exam pattern. And also you need to stay by your friends, family members. You can talk to them and get yourself relaxed. You can watch motivational videos on YouTube. And also you don't need to be too much stressed by watching too many YouTube videos regarding updates and latest updates and everything. Just keep studying. And one thing I will say is that the competition in these exams will be very high, because many students are utilizing this opportunity to revise what they couldn't do. So though you should not waste this time thinking about COVID and the crisis. You need to maintain your health and just attempt a mock test, analyze it properly per day. That will keep you in touch with the syllabus. So I think most of the doubts of the aspirants should have got cleared. So Devoshmita, thanks a lot for attending this session with us and spending your valuable time for joining with us.
Yeah, thank you, Arko Prabhu, once again for inviting me to this session. It was very nice session for me also. Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot for sharing your tips with the aspirants. I hope that will help the aspirants. And in case that there exists any form of doubt out of this session, you are free to comment it out in the YouTube comment section. I will personally attend to any of the doubts arising out of it. And In case you have any form of queries which you want to get answered by toppers and top rankers, you are free to comment it in the YouTube comment section.
प्लीज यार मेरे भी वीडियो में गलत कमेंट मत कीजिए प्लीज भाई, मैं भाई समझ के बोल रहा हूँ दोस्तों, प्लीज आप वीडियो देखिए प्लीज भाई, लेकिन गलत कमेंट मत कीजिए यार।
We will surely look into it in our upcoming sessions with toppers and IITians which we are organizing. So that's all for this session. To end
ये मुंह से सुपारी निकाल के बात कर रहे बाबा।
इसके मुंह में पैदाइशी सुपारी है, ये तोतला है।
the session, I would like to say that just stay safe, stay healthy, keep studying, and rock the exams with Dream Academia. We are always there by you. And at the very end, goodbye till we meet again.